What does he normally do?
Oh, just rush.
Like a train?
Nobody will walk in my house.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
And
he
is
does
there
his
any
job.
aggression behind it, or is he just...
You know what? He's not. He is definitely getting aggressive with strangers. Like, we have a dog walker that comes every day, and he was fine. But now he's like lunging at women with stroller. He's lunging at joggers. He never used to do that before. I don't know, because he's just turned a year old. And he was like a little gentle little thing, and all of a sudden he's like waking up. And
But you put it perfectly. So as a puppy and early adolescent, it's common for these kind of things to just kind of lay there, and if they don't get addressed, then they start to come to the fore as they get
he's
older.
way too big not to be addressed.
Yes.
Top button.
Yes, I see.
I just moved into this house, and I have windows all across the back. They told me about this thing. I have kids and people here all the time, and I thought I was doing a really good job socializing him. What happened was he's used to his people only. You know, like my housekeepers, certain friends in our group who aren't nervous with him, he's fine with. The minute they show a little bit of nervousness, he's like not happy with that.
How does unhappiness...
Growling.
Growling.
And he's like distrustful. Even with the kids that grew up with him, he's still very. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, because one time Taylor, who he's known since puppyhood, she walked over to him and he started growling, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
You know, so I just need to. He definitely has issues with new people, whether it's people that are been coming in here for years or brand new people. And I love him, but he's getting a little too much for me. And I'm the one that's with him all day.
Yeah.
So, and I want him to be incorporated into our family life. When our friends come over, I want him to sit. That's his spot right there.
Where, the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's where he lays, that's where he rests. But the minute anybody's in the house, he doesn't lay there.
Does he have, are you guys able to get him to stay anywhere when things are intense or people are inside or anything like that?
That's the thing. We used to be, you know, I used to be able to make him stay, and then for some reason the last couple months, all bets have been off. Okay. Like, he's been a totally different dog. No! And just very barky at everybody that walks by our house. Our neighbors are starting to get upset.
Yeah.
We have cats everywhere. It's a loud bark.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very... Stop it! No! Yeah, so our major issues are the aggression that he's showing towards strangers.
Okay.
And then...
has he bitten anybody yet?
No. But he did go after last week at the dog park. We came to the dog park. He's usually very comfortable in the dog park. He's been going there since 4 or 5 months old. Mm-hmm. Apparently these 2 guys, maintenance guys, walked in and he went after him, and they were so afraid they left him off back security guards.
Wow, went after him. What went after him?
Well, he doesn't like uniforms. So he tried to go, he ran up to him, but he stopped. Yes, he scared the living daylights out of them. And so they left. The security guy came back, and he goes, well, our maintenance guys won't come back in until your dog leaves. Yeah. So he didn't bite him, but he definitely scares people. He charges, and when you get a dog like that charging, then you're peeing your pants.
Yeah.
And
diaper time.
Yeah. And then he loves food. So, and his nose is right here. Right. Anything that's on here is in his mouth. Okay. He stole a huge tri-tip the other day. Took off my tri-tip. He didn't eat it. It was raw, so he dropped it, but he took it. Cookies, anything that's like not vegetable or fruit, he'll eat. Which is another huge deal, because I don't want to have to keep yelling at him when I'm making dinner. Those are like the biggest things. Like, he's just out of control. I've noticed a change in his energy like the last couple of months. He definitely changed. He's changed from like a really sweet-natured, non-aggression, just whatever goes to a, this is my house, don't come in here until I say it's okay.
Because he's going through adolescence and becoming more mature.
Yeah.
So now the Border one is starting to come out. Before it's just kind of a puppy.
Yes.
So now you're starting to see what the things that they're bred for are starting to come to the fore. So, which is cool, but we got to harness that.
Yes, and he really is a very sweet-natured dog. Like, he's very sweet with my kids. I know he can be trained. He's not aggressive like with us, but he definitely. I'm a little concerned because he has to be put in his room. Like, we have, he's got a dog run in his room, like, back there. And so when I have guests over, he's in there. He's not with us anymore. And I kind of want a dog that I can have around at parties and. Okay. So he's a good dog, but he needs to to be trained the way that I've had dogs all my life, and I don't know what to do with them anymore.
Right, right.
I just need him to be part of our family. I don't know how to work with him as far as the trust issue.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the way that we have the most success with that stuff is just starting to take away that excessive sense of responsibility he's got.
Okay.
That's why he's more stressed and why he's reacting more and he's becoming overprotective rather than protective at a reasonable level. You know what I mean? So now it's because no one's kind of shown him that they can take charge of the place the way that he gets. He's going to fill that void, and that's what's going on right now. He's feeling like, well, I got to do this thing.
We chased our landscapers up on our barbecue last month. They walked into my backyard.
Yeah, and this breed is. It's heavy-duty breed. I mean, it's meant for serious stuff.
A wonderful dog. I feel absolutely safe when I'm in this house. I know nobody's walking in this house. But, you know, he literally looks like he's going to kill somebody if somebody walks by the front of our house. Well, I had that gate. You know, I can't leave the door open because people like get freaked out.
Sure. Yeah.
So I just need to work on this.
I mean, they can be very assertive dogs. Yeah. Protective, assertive. They can be, you know, challenging on a lot of levels. Mm-hmm. So, hopefully you haven't had any trouble with any of you addressing him and him taking exception to that, right?
No, he actually had a little issue with my son. He's 5 now, but he thought my son was his little play buddy when he was a puppy, and he would just jump on Cole and hurt him. Even he gets to a point where he does listen to me if I get upset. Mm-hmm. I can't tell him in a calm way. I have to be aggressive with him. I don't want to do that. Right. But he doesn't like try to go after anybody in our family when we're trying to correct him. I can grab him and I can do whatever.
No issues.
Right. Although yesterday a dog walker came in and I went to go, he jumped on her and I went to go grab her and he goes like this to my arm and I was like, what did you do? And he immediately dropped it and sat. So he knows he's doing something wrong when
he knows after you say something, but in that moment he's so intense about it that he's taking exception with anybody. It's not even anything that you grabbing him, it's just you know, that's
when he was with Mike, different dog. Like when he's with me, he does not react to me the way he does to Michael's. Well, I can't even get that voice that he reacts to that
masculine kind of vibe, right? And so that's a big part of the picture and why he's becoming more protective is because of that. Because in his mind, he's in a stronger place than you and your kids. So that's initiating his protective qualities. With your husband's occupying a stronger space, so it puts him in a more submissive space or a space of, what do you want me to do? Mm-hmm. With you, it's, no, I've got this, is what he's saying. You step aside, let me handle this. Yeah. So the cool thing about the e-collar is that it can help balance and neutralize that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It puts you in a position of having to use less, knock it off, less of that stuff, and let the e-collar do more of the talking for you. So it's a great equalizer and neutralizer for clients who've got bigger dogs, strong dogs, things like that. I mean, it works good for even small dogs, but in my opinion, it's probably the way to go for you guys. Okay. If you had a really mild situation, and I said, oh, we'll just do leashing collar stuff, and you know.
We kind of assumed that would kind of be the way that we train him.
Yeah.
And we tried everything else.
And it's about trying to find the best thing for you guys too. Yeah. What's going to allow you to have the most fun with them and enjoy them and the least stressful.
Right.
Because you're not going to be in the space of being able to really convince him to listen if you're worried about him, if you're stressed, if you're not going to be able to control him. It's going to be okay. He's going to sense that and then that.
It used to be at the dog park. He's the biggest one there. The dogs would just come up to him, whoever, aggressive dogs. He would just kind of look at him and kind of just swat him or walk away. And now he's like turning around and gets in their face. He had a real incident when he was about 5 months old. He jumped on Cole plane and he broke Cole's leg.
Oh no.
Yeah, he got out. Our landscapers left the gate open in our old house, and we were playing outside, and he came out, just saw Cole playing, and just ran and jumped on it.
Just in play.
Just total play. Not even, he was just like, ah, you know, and just knocked him down and just hit Cole's leg in the right spot to break it. And I about died. I'm like, get this dog out of the house. He just broke his leg. And then when he saw Cole was like, you know, Cole was a little bit skeptical for a couple months after, but now, you know, they literally ride him. And there's been not one issue with aggression. If there was, I would have not a long time ago. Right, he's just a beautiful, wonderful dog with us.
Yeah.
And he cuddles, just a beautiful dog. And then the minute strangers come, it's a different dog.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just want to be able to have him sit there while we have people over, and I don't want to put him in his room, and kind of incorporate him into our life more. And I know he can do it. He's a beautiful, sweet dog.
Yeah.
So
yeah, sweetness isn't the question.
I know.
It's getting that assertive, protective quality in check and making sure that you guys are just following the rules and making sure that you share the right stuff so that you feel comfortable. Because that's what's really going on, is that he's feeling uncomfortable and that he's feeling a necessity need to take that role in that position.
Because this dog essentially is all about assertiveness and protectiveness, that we can rein it in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We're dog people, so they don't recommend anybody that are not dog people, or big dog people. Yeah. So I thought it would be okay, and then now it's like, oh my God, I can't open my front door, and I can't have my kids over. We have lots of kids here all the time, and I cannot have them around them.
Gotcha. Okay. So we need to get all that stuff together. I mean, we've had plenty of dogs that have had this exact same stuff.
Okay.
And we have really great success
as
long as everybody in the family is willing to commit and follow through with what we recommend. Things should be really great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know it. I'm going to put this on.
Okay.
Yeah, good boy. You gotta sit down. Hey. He does not like this. Hey, sit down. Come here. Atlas.
So you gotta use a stronger thing rather than getting mad with him.
Yeah.
Just be firm.
Sit. Atlas, sit. Good boy. I know you don't like this thing. I don't think I put it on right. You okay? I'm sorry. Good boy. Calm down, okay? I don't think I did this right. Stay. Good boy.
So can you imagine if you're him?
Yeah.
What you're sharing with him right now is really sweet, nurturing, mommy kind of stuff. It's not like dog handling stuff. Like, sit down, don't charge this person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want you to see it from his perspective.
No, I get it.
Because we get to watch, right? So you came out this.
Atlas, stop.
So let's see. Not your anger. Let's see your firm stuff. You got correct your or something.
Hey, Atlas. Hey, stop. Hey, Atlas, stop. No. Atlas, sit down. No. Calm down. Good boy. Stop. Good boy.
So you won't even go real easy on the good boy and petting right now? So
this is your first lesson.
He's not in a relaxed mode with us.
Yeah.
So by doing this, you're actually encouraging.
Oh. Okay.
You're watching season.
Hey.
Come on, I know you're watching the episode.
Sit down. Hey. Sit down. Atlas. Sit down. Hey. Atlas. Sit down. No.
It's okay, let's do this. Let's walk outside. You'll feel more comfortable outside if we just get out there.
I don't think I put this thing on right. I really don't. Okay, come on, let's go outside. Okay. Come here. Stop. Hey.
Is this pretty typical what you've got going on right now? And is this typical of how you try and
Honestly, Sean, it's been stressful for me, so I don't even walk him anymore.
Okay.
And I'm in the house with him. He's fine. So when I have people come over, I put hey, stop.
No, I hear you. You got a challenge on your hands.
Yeah.